Hey everybody, it's Chad with Nobody Else's Auto. Tonight on Nobody's Show, we're going to show you some big showroom posters. I've got a couple of these sitting out here tonight, one for 1958 Pontiacs, one for 1961 Chevy trucks. These were large posters that would have been in the showroom back in the day to show all the different models on one big chart. These things are about 3.5 feet tall and about 5 feet long, so they're big. These are both kind of rough, but these are cardboard, and the fact they survived at all is saying something. But the ones that did survive, it's very difficult to find something in mint condition because they're so big, they're so difficult to store. These were typically would have been thrown in a storeroom or thrown up in an attic if they kept them when the new models come out and they didn't throw them away. So they were never stored properly. They were very rarely ever survived. If you look at our Pontiac poster here, it's got 4 large blown up pictures, a station wagon, a convertible, a 4-door hardtop, and a Bonneville hardtop. And then down below, it has smaller pictures of all your various models of 58 Pontiacs. Just like we had this out when we had our restored 58 Pontiac a few episodes ago. So if you want to see our restored 58 Pontiac, jump back a few episodes and check that out. The other one I've got out here, 1961 Chevy trucks. This one has better color than the Pontiac does, but it's still rough around the edges, has a big tear in it, but still displays well. But a really cool piece. Even starts over here with some of the Corvair trucks, the Corvair ramp side pickup in the van. Goes into your regular pickups, your C10s, your 3/4 tons, stake truck, step van, your 4-wheel drives, and then gets into your medium duty trucks, your C40, C50, C60 size trucks, and then even gets into the even a little heavier duty Spartan series trucks. So these were great graphic pieces. They had good pictures, good colors. These didn't give a lot of details, however, it did break down some wheelbase and models. If we look at the 4-wheel drive pickup, look at all the different variations of the 4-wheel drive pickup that were available. Different wheelbases, different GVWs, etc., etc. So it was a cool way to show all of it off at once with one big sign in the showroom where somebody could walk up, take a quick look, a quick overview, and see what they may have wanted. If they're just looking at a basic pickup, you've got your basic pickups, panels, etc. So one interesting thing to note with this is when we look at these posters and we look at the different model numbers, the different bodies, the different wheelbases, the different GVWs that were available on these things. When I look at this poster, and I did a quick count and a quick study on these, there were over 90 different 61 Chevy truck models available. So that's one thing that's super critical when, especially when a lot of you guys call me for parts. You say I need parts for a 61 Chevy truck. That doesn't tell me a lot because there, as we're seeing here, over 90 different ones that were made when you say 61 Chevy truck. So something to always keep in mind, and something kind of an interesting fact that, you know, promotional sayings worth more because they work more, trying to convince you to buy the Chevy truck. So kind of a couple of cool pieces. Like I said, these are the best. They just didn't survive. They didn't make it, and when they did, you know, unfortunately, they were typically in a little rougher condition. So, cool pieces. There again, something to kind of keep your eyes peeled for. They look great, especially if you've got a lot of wall space, because these take a lot of wall space. But they're cool pieces. Something, you know, definitely something different to keep an eye out for, especially if you have that particular vehicle. Just like we've got on the 58 Pontiac poster, we've got a restored 58 Pontiac. You know, the guys with a Chevy truck, it's a great piece if you've got a 61 Chevy truck. So, or if nothing else, they just look good, period, by themselves. So, anyway, thanks for being here. Lots of more cool, exciting things coming. Listed a couple of more pickups today for the F&E Collector Auto Auction. 64 F100 short bed fleet side, cool looking little patina truck, and a 63 C10 we also listed today. Those pictures will be up soon and should be on the website first of the week. So lots of things happening there. Thanks for being here tonight, and we will see you guys on Monday.